major. They finished second, and they want to do one better here, no doubt. Strong opening, but the flash is in. Oh, it doesn't matter. That was a great 1-2 punch. That should have been a knockout, but nykytilan answers back instead. And the first kill of the third map goes to Liquid.
That's great for Team Liquid, though. Tesla has to deploy defensive smoke. Good push from Shush. Finds some safety, and Yabi lying in wait. No trade. Into a 2-on-1. OC's found a double. A magical double. But he's all alone at the B-bomb site. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to run right into it. nykytilan's out of position. Tessus has a chance right now, right here, and OC's got all three.
How on earth did he get the first two? They happened so quickly. Well, Liquid will win the pistol. And like you pointed out, this is not a map that Liquid feel comfortable on.
Oh my lord, that's disgusting. Oh, OC, what a round to deliver. Even
running into the 5-7s of the Deagles. Gabby's up close. And Smoke making it so that he can't really see anything. See if Liquid are going to be aware. Once it fades, they surely will be. Tessus is already out of the round, and you can see OC diligently checking that. Still, shot from Yabi. He gets two.
What a disastrous turn of events. Yabi's brought this within reach. Two more Deagles to contend with, a scout on Cadian to contend with. Any tag Cadian can get and get away is absolutely massive. Molotov to force anyone back to keep them at bay. Cadian's peering over the top of the flames, and nykytilan, you have to imagine, is going to challenge.
He's got the right position for it. Oh, needed the headshot. Still some damage, but now they're running a little bit thin on the CT side. Stown and Shush setting up nicely. Oh, free fire from the MAC-10. He must have seen the elbow, and that destroys any chance of the 1D.
Yep, Liquid get away with it. A little bit of danger introduced by Yabi. Liquid going through all the details. nykytilan even watching the flank, but he doesn't want to commit to that fight. He's not got the health for it. He's happy with the information, and Liquid's going to move on to 2-0.
Yeah, seems like a small detail to make it through a round like this, but you're not wrong. They've been struggling with these kind of rounds, so for Liquid, it's probably a really nice experience not falling to, I mean, almost Yabi with a double deagle kill down there. That could have been the start of something ugly, but they've made it. 2-0 in Liquid. As many rounds as they could possibly get before Heroic start to build any money. What was it, 16?
No, Elise checks it. He loses. They lose 2 to the MAC-10.
They almost lost 3. That spray continued into NaV, and he's down to 34. That's a little bit scary. None of these rifles that are falling out here can be picked up easily by Heroic. That's maybe one of the issues. But other than that, in a 3-on-3, and this should be the easy round for Liquid. They're in the right position, and they get the shot onto Tessus. Eagle out there, but it's been smoked off very hard for Yabi to do anything. Stown, I think he got his hands on an AK for all of 1 second. And Yabi alone.
Smoke clears. Oh, good spin, good turn. There's a chance. NaV is low on HP. The nade's going to finish him off, though. Well done from Liquid. 3-0. They do lose an AK-47 in the affair, but...
For Liquid, there definitely is. Grenade in the corner, putting some pressure on Stown. They can't really kill him, but at least they force him out.
One player you're going to look to if you're Team Liquid to have absolutely step up in this deciding map is Elise. She's currently the bottom-ranked player in terms of rating in this series for Liquid. That's something you don't expect to see, and a step up in performance for him might be exactly what's needed to push them over the finish line and ruin Heroic's attempt at a grand final here on home soil.
We know how good Elise can be when he's actually fully awake in the game. They surely need that. We had a little glimmer of it every once in a while on Inferno, but nothing close to the top. 50 seconds here, and a flash to try and retake outside of B. Shush, it drops down!
Shit.
And it is a ridiculous triple spray down. That happened so quick.
That's a transfer and a half onto the third player. That's spectacular. Oh, Liquid has no idea what hit him. That's so well executed. That's a SWAT drop.
Yes, it was. Almost falling off the side of the building. And that's it. Bomb is lost. 20 seconds, and Liquid are not even going to try. I can't believe it. Good damage for nykytilan. If you can get one more, that's going to be great.
That's got to be such a shock to the system if you're Team Liquid. This is nice damage at the end of the day, though, from Ykinder. I mean, even in a loss, Liquid's doing a good job of taking weapons away. 3 kills. Money's not going to be pretty, so Heroic not able to really build any cash off top of such an insane triple kill, such an insane advantage gained. But shout out to Shush. Yeah, raise the banners high.
Look at this madness. Boom.
Oh my God. Yeah, I want his POV. That's so filthy.
He had 2 bullets. The last couple of kills for Ykinder are super important, even if they couldn't win the round. He's going to get traded right there. And he almost, I think, had the headshot against KD, and it wasn't far off.
Yeah, probably didn't do nearly as much damage as it looked like he was going to. However, he's at least got some information, taking out some of the aggression down A ramp, knows the position of KD, who's going to fill that gap. Take a risk down yellow. Smoke to cover this play, peering over the top corner.
Just blind shooting through, doesn't really know what he's connecting with on the other side. OC though, ready, just in case somebody from that Heroic team is going to be a little bit too bold. Let's see how long KD, oh, I thought he was going to fall back, but he's actually moving forward in Liege. He had the right position, he had the pre-aim for it, but he doesn't quite catch the kill. Brings him low, that's an important shot, and they know that he's there. Pressure is on, but the Molotov making it a hard fight for OC. Well done. He could have burned alive. That could have been the end.
Yeah, and he had no fallback as well. That flashbang could have been his undoing. Really well managed from OC, the young Opera on Team Liquid. Defense is split 1 for 1.
Yeah, Shush could be the one to ruin this round.
I don't know if Nav would ever clear this, though. In this situation, are you ever going to come hard clear this?
Oh, no, they're bringing the bomb back.
He's being quiet the whole way.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Smoke is there.
Oh.
Molotov, he does! What a nade to throw! That might be everything. Yabi in the back, hiding inside of the smoke. There's 10 seconds left, and Naf is going to get cleared out. Yabi manipulating this angle so well. Just 5 seconds, and he gets the shot! That is the round-winning kill. Shush there in time, but Yabi absolutely outplaying them in that one, basically a 1 versus 3.
Oh my lord, what a heroic performance from Yabi. Molotov comes down perfectly positioned. They could never find him in the smoke. And he works it. Naf never expects the late swing. I don't know how they lost track of him.
Crazy runs. They don't get another bomb plant here. Instead, they force up with Tech-9s and a Deagle. And it makes sense to go middle if you have this kind of weaponry. If you get close and you catch one of the CTs a little bit close and just sleeping a little bit, that's all you need. We've seen those mid pushes be very, very efficient if you're just going to get close enough. Yeah, Stown started to fall back, calling it in. A little bit worrisome here, but Yabi and Stown combining, and that's what a flick. He is so cracked right now. 3 kills for Stown as they tie up the scoreline and make it a 3-3.
Yeah, that's massive. That was a very dangerous round. Liquid almost had the access to wrap around the B bomb site. What a hold from Stown. Well managed as well, he's held off.
A lot of money on the CT side.
And this is how so many of these games have begun, is Team Liquid just on the verge of winning these early rounds, but clutches from Heroic. Crazy individual performances here on Vertigo, just pulling like a rabbit out of the hat at the perfect moment to deny Team Liquid any advantage.
It really has been the story of Liquid having to fight their way back into everything. I mean, they did it on Inferno, which is impressive. Again, we're talking about a team that has a long history of folding under pressure. There's no shortage of pressure on that Inferno map, so in itself, that's kind of an interesting victory for Liquid to make it through that. But now they have to do it all over again, and you can tell we're in the same scenario. Nothing is going to be easy. Every single round will be very, very hard for Liquid to get.
And so much conversation around Heroic and what this means to them, becoming the best team in Denmark and perhaps winning their first trophy yet, as this lineup has gotten so much more dangerous within the professional scene. But if you want to take a glimpse at Liquid, there's been a lot of conversation about how much this team has improved since the joining of Ykinder, the tactical and stylistic changes they've made, how powerful the individuals are that they have, but they don't have the resume to support a lot of the hype around them. They're still trying to beef it up. They're still trying to put some finishes on the board and in their back pocket that they can point to and say, we are a contender.
Yeah, it'd be very cool if they could do that. Sure, just going to take down. Nitro is carrying the bomb, and they can't make the escape. Oh, right. I don't think he saw that. Oh, maybe he did.
I don't think he saw it, but he's got the knowledge that that's a position that he might not have had any information on. He might have heard a footstep and just taken the guess. Regardless, the nade lands perfectly. Oh, follow-up flashbang. This time, I think he might have spotted the backpack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Are they going to try it again? Seems risky to flash that in a third time. Nav is really far back, so if they tried, he would probably peek them instead of the other way around. But apart from that, Liquid need to make some movement across the map. And they try and get shut down. YEKINDER not even close to the entry. This time they find Naf. Shush there to pick up the kill. And a 3-on-5. Make it a 5-on-2. As Elige is going to get caught through the same smoke again. OC, that's a nice attempt to transfer, but he can't. And this is a really strong defense.
Yeah, it really is. Goes back to the defense that we saw on Overpass that was so disruptive. Never letting Team Liquid even take the first step in rounds. Nitro's got a long time to save this weapon, and for the moment just hoping somebody pushes into him, but it's going to be 5-3. And the next problem that Liquid's going to have is not a whole lot of players for Heroic going down, so that money is going to continue to grow, so you're never going to have that easy win that gives you a break of the economy. You're going to have to start burning through 2 to 3 rounds of buys from Heroic. That's a dangerous position to be in this early. Good dink from Yabi. Sticks around for the fight. 5-3.
A lot of Shush shirts out there for good reason. He is he's showing up on this throwing net. Shush is helping them out in a big way. Tech9s are back. So is Tess's. Spray right through the curtain. Oh, he's gonna get overrun. Nice pickup. Steals that AK just before the grenade blew it away.
I think the grenade blew it right into his hands. That was some Hollywood stuff.
Yeah, he just catches it.
Well, they have a weapon to use in the hands of Elige. At AK-47, 3 defenders here. Smokes are deployed, smokes up, looking for the reaction, looking what the defense is going to do. And now YEKINDER starting to probe and sneak in. Nobody's actually defending the bomb site at this point, but the boost over the smoke is great. 1 kill. Nitro's desperately just trying to get the bomb planted, and he won't even be able to do that. Good find from Stown.
They're not allowing for it. They're not giving them that bomb plant easily. So far, 1 casualty on the side of Heroic, and that's how it'll stay. It's not bad for Liquid. They get close, but they don't quite do the economic damage, and they don't get the bomb plant. 6-3. Heroic starting to put together a very nice defensive half already.
Yeah, this is looking great. 6 rounds in a row.
A lot of damage. YEKINDER, look at that opening. That's what we were hyping up earlier. That's what he's here for. And he actually did the damage on the Teslas that get picked apart. Liquid winning every fight across the map.
That's the power of YEKINDER. Not just the double entries, but it happens so swiftly and so convincingly that it forces movement into all the traps that Liquid have set up. Yabi, the last one remaining, going to investigate towards yellow. He'll be caught out in the open, win the fight, but Liquid now know B bomb site is the path of victory. They'll get a 4th round on the board, but again, money is so strong that Heroic's buying right back up into this.
Yeah, what a luxury. That double entry. If they could do that a couple of times more, then they can crack that economy, and that's going to give them a big step in the right direction. Yabi stolen the AWP, and nobody from Liquid is out hunting at the moment. 6-4 though. This is good.
Oh.
Boom.
Cadian had pistol out.
Yeah.
He's spamming in. I think he's trying to cover the push of Yabi, who was moving down yellow at the time. Or was it Tess's? Excuse me.
Yeah, and actually, I think YEKINDER even hit Tess's through the curtain, so a lot going on in that one. 4th round. And again, you pointed it out earlier, 16-8 last time, so Liquid already being not just the AWP, but he saw that push from the other side.
Well, with such a deep angle and deep control for Cadian and Tess's at A ramp, they can lean towards middle and B. Yabi and Shush to defend the bomb site itself. Stown taking a deep angle in middle. And I think YEKINDER saying, we have to make sure they're not on this angle if we want any freedom in middle. calling some teammates back to address and try and apply some presence towards a ramp.
How on earth do you challenge this AWP at the range here? AK on the other side.
Like
Good
that.
flash to get him off the corner. Yeah, that's a start. But you know he's going to come back. He has a teammate on the other side as well, Katie, and that's why he's comfortable sticking around. It's risky, but he's trusting himself to get this shot, and he misses. Oh dear, this is interesting. Tess is now instead, and that almost gets the kill on Nykytilan. He's tagged up through the smoke. Stavn is down, looking on top. And Nykytilan's right underneath him. There's the shot. He's trying to shoot straight into heaven.
This has been so costly for Liquid, not only in resources and manpower, but time. And now the kills come in for Tess's. Liquid gets stopped cold at sandbags. NaV might be able to open things up, but the bomb is dropped. And that'll be the round done. That'll be Heroic back to 7, and once again, a very convincing victory with 4 players surviving.
I'm sure in Nykytilan's mind, he's thinking, as long as I'm alive by these sandbags, all I need is one opportunity, and I'll get that double entry again, but he just never got it. Smoke stayed there forever and ever. And eventually he got stalled out, 7-4. Heroic extending their lead a bit more. Look at this, he's shooting straight up. What a round from Tess's though.
Yeah, and I mean, oh, around the edge, under the smoke. That's so close for Tess's. He gives up the angle.
I don't know if he realizes how close he was to dying, and he might still. Nykytilan snuck in. He's so far forward on the map. One false move for this defense on the A bomb side, and they might get blown up.
Yeah, but he already knows there's nobody sandbags, so they can actually just straight up execute off this. Oh, that's an early peek, and he loses the fight. Rest of Liquid tries to stream up. Utility is not down. Smokes are not down. They wanted the challenge, and now Cadian with the op is going to chime in.
It's a good grenade, but look at the health on that T side. They are so soft. OC and Nitro both very low on health. 3 on 4. Technically true, but with 45 seconds left, how do you even get into this round again?
Tess has a Molotov.
Yeah.
OC can't stick this. It's going to come in. It's going to burn him. I don't even know if we'll get the plant. Oh, he does. But a desperate attempt at a post plant for Liquid. A 2 on 4. Nitro's got no health. They've got one more Molotov if they want to put it out at sandbags, and that'd be the end of Nitro.
Yeah, this probably comes down to NaV, if anything. He might have to do this on his own, and now he certainly will have to. 1 versus 4. They don't quite know where he is, but they do now. And a good smoke and a good swing for Tess's. Hoping an 8th round on the side of Heroic.
It's about the 3rd time we've seen Heroic throw this boost into the mix. It's been very tough for Team Liquid to handle. And I mean, Liquid trying to give them a new look. This time have that early control.
Bit of an attempt to try and get that mid-aggression out. And they're through the first corner at the very least. Cadian started to show up. The push is slowed down, but they get the kill on him anyway. That's the start, and they need to build on it. Tess's is going to drop next. This is important for Liquid. They have to win this round, but they're getting stalled out. Stavn has started to show up as well, and Shush is still alive. Not much that Nitro could do. Mac 10 inside of the smoke, and they know exactly where he is. Yabby might be really low on health, and Shush will find the kill anyway. 16-3 on him, and a... They need something more. Aggression at the ramp. Nykytilan, he got the opening, even though they were 3-manning him. Elise sneaking through, but Tessus is on the other side, and he was not ready for the angle either. 3 versus 4, and Nitro low on health. Desperate nade getting thrown out.
I mean, look at, I mean, you're in a 2-for-1, but look at all the damage that's been done to OC and Nitro. NaV better create something really special with this position. He's calling them back, so Nitro and OC know exactly what to do. They have to walk, they have to be quiet. But if NaV doesn't have an extremely powerful backstab of some kind, I don't know if there's enough pressure alleviated to make this work.
You heard that drop. So he knows one of them is there. Yabby about to have a heart attack when he enters this one. Instantly down before he even got a chance for it.
There's utility. 3 Molotovs for Liquid to use. A smoke to block off the choke point. They can stall off this retake. I think that's a little early from OC.
It might be, but that Molotov, like you mentioned, that's going to really slow them down. Nitro's practically dead already. He just has to find a safe corner, just has to play for time. NaV is still up close. Take the swing around. He saw the shadow, but he has to be careful. Oh my god, he made the jump, and it's too much. Stavn takes him down. And they're running out of time here. They got to go straight on that defuse, and Nitro's going to be found instantly. Heroic with a great retake. 11-4.
Start on the right foot in the second half. Fast pace for Heroic up the ramp. OC's forced away. Alige falls back as well. They want nothing to do with that fight. And they'll position themselves passively at the bomb site.
Look at this.
Yeah, but the timing on when he decides to push forward, he'll never clear left.
Surely. This seems like such a crazy outplay. Yakinda, he's thinking about it, but you would never check this corner, and he still does! Oh my god! How? How on earth does he do that?
Gotta be careful. Now he's isolated. He's gone too far. 1v4. He gets one more at the very least. The power of Yakinder to add another kill to that. And Heroic, I think they need to slow this down a little bit. OC's taking the head of Tessa's clean off, but I think they need to at least introduce the idea of danger, that the B bomb site is empty for the defense.
Not many players in the world could have done what Yakinder just did. As you said, isolated. They were all coming for him, and if he just goes down, the round is completely open again for Heroic. 2-on-4 right here. It's down, taking an aim fight at range that probably Liquid don't need to really accept. There we go, all swinging at the same time. OC to close it out, and Liquid, they survive. They win the pistol.
That's both pistols now won by Team Liquid. Can they carry it forward? This is dominant. Oh, he just chooses to check it at the last second. Yakinder, I couldn't believe he pushed up after this. You think like, okay.
Well, he could have got picked off. Nice little nade getting dunked down. But just got to dodge that lone AK. That's the mission here for Liquid. Don't lose too many players and don't get caught off guard.
I don't think they know the AK-47's in play yet. If they boosted up onto the boxes, there might have been an angle to peek into Alige. They can reconvene across the map. Yakinder and OC have deep angles down ramp. OC spotted the jump. So Liquid have a good idea what's going on the map as Heroic just probe various parts of the defense.
Well, it's nice to have Nitro that far forward on the stairs outside of B. Means they can keep this kind of a setup. No grenades or anything for Heroic to take the fight with, so they're just trying to see if they can jiggle their way in there. Doesn't really work out in the first go-around. They'll finally get one of the kills, and you can just got to be careful. Still 50 seconds. Trying to get close. He's very, very confident in that aim, and Alige is there to help him out. Good double, and they will fit. OC and Yakinder were the ones to get a bunch of kills. Still missing the other three members of Liquid in a big way, but if they can come alive on the second half, this could be a very different experience for Liquid. They're only 4 rounds down. I definitely don't think you should count them out yet.
They're challenging into NaV at the moment, and he had that excellent performance on Inferno. Can he deliver it again? He was in pit, this time anchoring towards the B bomb site, off angle with the FAMAS.
I was going to say, kind of a thankless task to have with this kind of weapon, and he doesn't really want to stick around, realizes that's going to be too much. Nice Molotov to segment the push. Oh, and they find a lot of damage. Tessus is going to burn alive. Look at this defense, absolutely brilliant. Cadian and Stown, where do you stop apart from the rest of the team? They never could get in there. Some great defensive Molotov. Also change the defense.
I think it'll be next round if someone here from Team Liquid actually ends up dying. I think that's when we'll see that AWP kind of pick things up. Towards the B bomb site again for Heroic. Again, a very passive setup from NaV and Nitro. Defensive smokes deployed as soon as a Molotov is put out by Heroic.
Here we go, second round of grenades. They're getting close. The Tech-9s are dangerous when they get this close. Nitro, he can't see a thing. He gets run down. Cadian with the opening and the follow-up. Big double. And that's enough for the bomb plant at the very least. Yakinder trying to get that flank in, but Yabi will execute him on sight. Alige and OC, they need this retake. It's dangerous though. Heroic are deep in there, and the Tech-9s just continue. Relentless OC. Trying to be the hero and trying to bring this back for Liquid. They've almost lost the round, and Yabi will take him down. Heroic with just the Tech-9s. They're allowed to get close. They realized Liquid have been playing that far back defense on B, and they used it against them.
And importantly, they change the way they're pathing on the attack. Instead of trying to stream wide into the bomb site along the grading, a hard turn to the right with a flashbang. Both defenders are ruined. You have to know Nitro loves getting close up to that corner.
Mid play coming out. That's something that Heroic have not done yet, but you can tell already by the setup that Liquid are aware that there's probably going to be around at some point where that becomes a problem. Naf sneaking in. He's very, very exposed. He's going to find the kill on Shush, and they can't catch him going back. Nicely done.
Really good advantage. They've been playing it passively most of this time. I don't think Shush expected it whatsoever. Elige is aggressive in middle, around the boxes. If he turns this corner, though, good flashbang. Didn't like the fight. Happy with the information.
Still very close to the A-bomb site if they need to be. Kinda's a little bit further forward, but Elige is kind of there, and OC could rotate back from the middle. So they have a strong presence, and it's starting to accumulate just a little bit now. Kinda looking under, but so is Cadian, and that's the second opening. Yabi's going to be taking down Elige. What a disaster. They just wanted the spot, and instead, a couple of casualties, and OC's going to get smoked off here. Already one of them up. Ooh, they don't have a second one for it. That's risky. Bomb's surely going to be planted on the other side. Another Molotov being thrown in, and it's very, very delayed. Heroic finally finding an opportunity. 10 seconds. Oh, that's a last-second plant. Naf had the shot. If Yabi goes down, that's a disaster, but instead, the Danes are ready again. OC missing a flick. And a 2-1-3 here for the afterplant. Now, they do have a smoke on Naf. They could put it up on top of the bomb, and they will immediately. Cadian covering this line. Tess is with the spray. It's good. And OC, there should be no way. They have no incentive to fight him. Just let him be. Cadian holding that line, and he's going to win the fight as well. Woo, that's close. Liquid, they had the early kill. They had the 4-on-5. But Heroic finding a way back.
Yeah, I mean, Heroic just...
So it kind of makes sense. Under a minute now, and Heroic still expecting maybe more aggression coming out from the Liquid side. Certainly been waiting here for a long time. FAMAS is up close on Elige, but they're checking it. They're hard clearing this corner, and oh, he still gets the headshot. That's unexpected.
Oh, that's a great win from Nitro. Important, and that's going to force the hand of Heroic towards the A-bomb site. OC and Yakinder, they're going to get aggressive behind the smoke over towards yellow. It's nothing to be excited about fighting with. Deagle and SMG, Molotov to force them back. Now they're stuck in this position.
Fire is everywhere. They had to run through the flames. But look at the clock. Look at the timer. 15 seconds. What a lineup. Down with the double. He sprays them down. And Naf got one more kill. It's still not done yet. They've got 8 seconds left. They need that bomb plant. It's so delayed. And that kill should give them the round. Naf. Cadian kind of working this position, trying to draw people back. And look at this. Slowly going to be getting in there. Now the pressure is on. Yakinder calling it out, saying, I need a little bit of help in here. Elige shows up, but he's quickly dispatched as well. Tess with the Tech 9, 45 seconds, and they're bringing it back.
It's not too dangerous yet because Naf has really deep control of B stairs. So the split isn't exactly a concern. The problem is Yabi. Oh, he walks through.
Oh my God.
Yakinder's in trouble. He's done. He's done for. And Yabi can stand and fight. OC's got to get him. Oh, what a shot! That is a semi-final winning shot from Yabi. Nitro and Naf have no access and no options but to save.
They're chanting Yabi inside of the Royal Arena. He has no business winning that fight. AWP versus AK. His crosshair is in the wrong position. And he still takes him down. Naf and Nitro walking away from the round. 14 on the side of Heroic. What a call. Walking through the smoke. And you could tell Yakinder had no idea that was a danger. Heroic are 2 rounds away. They can almost touch that grand final. They can see it from here. Because Liquid have almost no economy going forward. The heartbreak just might continue.
Yeah, can you ask them to win one more scrappy round after all the chaos in middle and all the silence after?
Any possibility of winning this semifinal, surely now is the time. 2 M4s, 2 MP9s, and a deagle. And a very aggressive setup here from OC. You could catch somebody off guard. But there's AKs coming in on the other side. Smoke. Ooh, close. Tessus is down low. And OC's thinking about it. He's hearing the footsteps. There's the charge in, but a blind shot. Tessus couldn't even see. And he still hit the headshot. 4-on-4 now, and they're going to decide. There's a lot of people out there. Let's not stick around.
A lot of resistance. Let's not mess with it. However, some damage has been done. Tessus is brought down low. He's just going to turn into a lurk to prevent anyone from pushing down a ramp. The defense shifts.
Oh.
I think Heroic heard the footsteps. I think they hear the footsteps above them. So they've gone away from middle. It looked like they wanted to attack this position, but they say, oh no, the defense has moved into a new spot. Let's not mess with it. Back to the A bomb site where surely that aggressive defense and that aggressive stance.
There's no smoke on Nitro. If they Molotov this corner...
And he's the only one.
Yeah, he's the only one. One good Molotov. Here it comes. Nitro is in a lot of trouble, but he still gets the kill. That's actually pretty respectable. He could have been dead for nothing. 3-on-3. And Neff is here. Bomb being planted, but this time he can't get the shot through. And they're going to keep throwing grenades at them to slow this down.
There's no kit. There's one smoke for Liquid to use.
Can you really get a 10-second defuse inside of this? It's a really deep smoke. So that suggests probably they're going to try and look for the fight instead. Everything rides on this for Liquid. They have to stop Heroic, and they have to do it right now. Good flick from Cadian. He's not going to get stopped easily. Elige pushing forward, but he's on his own. And time is already running very low on this one. I don't think it even can be done. Elige has to bail on out, trying to find another weapon somewhere. But 15 rounds on the side of Heroic. They are a single round away from hitting the grand finals here at the Royal Arena.
And they just read Liquid so well. The footsteps. Too panicked of an evacuation for Team Liquid gave Heroic all the indication they needed. An impossible thing to...
They lose Yakinda to start with. Surely this Deagle can't do much. OC, again, they force him out into the fight, and Stown with the spin around, what a 180! Taking down OC as well. They've cleared out this A site already. Naf and Nitro are left, but it's just Naf on his own, and it's Heroic! They reach the grand final one more time. Back to back, they did it at the major, and they're back again. What an incredibly big day this is for Heroic.
Such a well-played series, a well-played semifinal. 2021 was the arrival of Heroic. 2022 is their anointment. They are the best team in Denmark, and another crack at the trophy. A chance at the Blast Premier trophy tomorrow. And it's all due to the rise of the young star.